this list is just my opinion, and I am definitely biased. I love the Arkham games. I've never seen Batman 89. I literally made a video saying how much I love the music of the Arkham games, so I'm probably going to be biased toward them. But, there's not a huge reasoning for this list. It's just for fun. And all the songs are good in their own ways, and it was really hard to rank them. And honestly, I think my opinions will change, swayed with every way the wind blows. So it's really not a serious list, but it's just something that I thought would be fun. Also, just a quick note, I didn't include Batman Returns or The Dark Knight Rises because their themes are pretty much identical to their predecessor movies. So, without further ado, let's get into it. So, the first one I'm going to be ranking is Batman 89. So, this one it's really well known and extremely memorable and just iconic and beloved, and it does fit the character really well. It's swooping, it's epic, it's exciting, but it's also brooding, and it's so creepy and gothic. At this point with a modern Batman, it feels kind of out of date, but, it's still really great. It's still an amazing theme and a great piece of music, and I'm going to have to rank it as S tier. It's just one of those iconic themes that you just know is just the Batman theme, and it's gothic emotion and everything with its iconic presence. I couldn't put it any lower than that. So next one, I'm going in chronological order here. So the next one is Batman Forever. And, this one, it's sort of just a repeat of 89. And it's not necessarily a bad thing. It did come out shortly after. It's in the same universe and all that, or a similar universe. It's not really clear when I looked it up. And it's got some really nice wide tunes and fits Batman well, but doesn't really stand out much compared to its predecessors. So just because it's not super original, there's not much reason to listen to this over the 89 theme. I'm going to have to rank it as C. And then next, Batman and Robin, pretty much the same deal, similar to 89 and the Forever theme. Not bad, but just not super original. So pretty much the same as the Forever theme. I'm going to just rank it C. And then next is the Mask of the Phantasm theme. Now, this one is interesting. It's got some really nice opening choir and vocal use, and it's just very unsettling and creepy. Almost reminds me of the theme for Arkham Asylum, which we'll get to later. And it's just a great theme for the movie and a really great Batman theme overall, like the 89 theme, but it's not super memorable. And, I think I know it if I heard it, but it's just it's not quite up there to be an S or A, but I think it's a solid B, and so, place that. So the next one is Batman Begins, so quite a big time jump there, but the Batman Begins theme, it's just iconic. It's just a great song. I'm actually learning it on piano right now, and that video will be out pretty soon, but not super soon, because it's longer than what I'm used to playing. I mean, if you're watching this in the future, you can click it. It'll probably be linked in the info card right now. But it's just an iconic song, it's just fits the modern Batman and the Gotham in Batman Begins, and it contrasts with the 89 tone, but it still feels like a really solid, just a Batman theme, and it builds super well, makes the listener feel powerful, determined, and heavily motivated, and it just portrays the crusade of Batman super well. So it just feels more like a Batman-specific theme, and it's more so than even the Dark Knight theme, which I'll get to in a minute. But it's just such a Batman-y song, and I think the swooping theme and the build-up are really what make it compared to the Dark Knight theme. And with all that, I'm gonna have to rank Molossus, I'm hoping I'm pronouncing that correctly, from Batman Begins as a solid S tier. It's just great, but just below the 89 theme, I think. Just because it's not, the 89 theme is so gothic, and that's a big part of Batman. But honestly, like I said, the list it's minor. They're really even and they're all great in their own way. So next is the Dark Knight theme. So this one, it feels powerful, it feels optimistic, and it really fits well with the ending of the movie, and just brings out such strong emotions and sorrow in the listener. As a theme for the movie, it's perfect, and it's really similar to the Batman Begins theme, but it really does also have its own parts. And the only con I could give it is that it's somewhat just a Hans Zimmer song, and not as much a Batman-specific song. It just doesn't make me think of Batman or Gotham by hearing it on its own, without context. quite as much as something like Molasses, but it's still a great song and a great follow-up, so that's going to be a solid A tier. And then next we have The Dark Knight Returns. This movie is great. This comic book was great, although I've never read it, but the movie was great. Yeah, this song is great too. It's triumphant. It's extremely powerful. It's just a great theme. It's memorable and highly impactful the way it's used within the movie. And, you know, it's nothing super specific for Batman. It could be any superhero theme, really. But I'm going to rank it as a B because it's still a really powerful and impactful piece of music. And that's going to go straight to the top of B tier. And next, we are at Arkham Asylum already. And, you know, this song, it's moody, it's dark, it's haunting, and it's grim. It fits Arkham Asylum, the game, perfectly, and Arkham Asylum in general in the Gotham or Batman universe. But it's not a super hum-worthy song. You know, it's not super, like, it's memorable, but it's not something you're going to go around humming. Not like the Arkham City theme, at least, even though it's the same motif. And so it just doesn't really feel like it's Batman outside of Arkham Asylum. And for these reasons, I'm going to have to rank it a B. It's similar to The Mask of the Phantasm, similar vibe, but not quite as impactful or strong. You know, the choir stuff, I think, really makes The Mask of the Phantasm just a bit better. And now we are on to a song that I absolutely love. I mean, I love most or all of these, but this one I absolutely love. This is Arkham City, and it's super catchy. It's immediately memorable. It's swooping and majestic, but still sorrowful, sad, and somewhat grim, and it describes the tone of Arkham City perfectly and fits Batman super well also. It's just got this powerful build-up and sweeping peak, and it's just really what makes this song. It's just takes the Arkham motif and transforms it into one that doesn't just fit a grim asylum, but also fits Batman and Gotham overall. And just similarly to the way Molasses does this, they're quite similar with the swooping themes, and, you know, both of them just make me feel amazing and so great. They're just incredible songs to listen to. So that is going to go straight to the top of S. You know, from an objective standpoint, I can't really decide between this, Molasses, and the 89 theme. But subjectively, because of my own personal experience with the Arkham games, I have a feeling that's why. At least, I think I'm going to place it just a little bit above, just because I get such a wave of nostalgia for Arkham City every time I hear the song. But again, subject to change, this is just my opinion. And next is Arkham Origins, which has a theme that is very great also. It describes the Batman of Origins and its tone really well also. It's really quite catchy and motivating, and it almost pumps you up. And as a theme for Batman as a whole, it's a bit angrier than generally, and of course Christmas themed, which is relevant to the game but not Batman generally. But it does fit a really aggressive younger Batman. So I'm going to have to rank this as an A tier. And it's pretty much even with the Dark Knight theme ranking below just due to the Christmas thing, which makes it a bit less Batman specific. So next we have Arkham Origins Blackgate. And, you know, this one, it's pretty memorable. It's a solid theme. You know, it combines Origins and Asylum well, faster and higher pitched